Hi everyone. Is it working?
I don't know.
So, do we go to the?
I think we are streaming, but I don't see it yet.
Oh, okay. It's appearing on YouTube.
Okay, cool. Hi everybody.
Oh.
How are you? Just going quickly on Discord.
Yeah.
So we can join the general chat. Hi. Hop, and I need just one little parameter. Okay, everything is good now. Can I have a little version of the stream on the bottom of my screen?
Now on the Discord.
Okay, maybe it's going to be a little bit weird, but like that I can see a little. Because I'm sorry, today I have just one screen. So you're gonna see one little stream on the bottom of my screen, so I can see if Benjamin is has lost his connection.
Yeah.
How are you, Benjamin?
Good.
Nice to see you here.
Yeah. It's nice to be back. And yeah, so today we'll do what we're planning to do is we have the dungeon that we've for the trolls that Samuel already did on the previous stream. So he did like the model, the map of it. What we do is we try to make it as a full map that would work with the gameplay, enemies spawning inside. Probably there will be some small changes on the map to make it more interesting, or like some small changes on where the enemy spawns. And so I think that should be a lot of fun. Basically, what we're planning to do in the game is to have lots of enemies lots of dungeons that are throughout the map. There are like a few things that we've quite a lot of ideas for this. Some might appear randomly, but there will be some dungeons that you will find in some places, and I think it will be an important part of the game. To also make it possible to have like more complex gameplays, like your bosses and stuff like that, which is difficult to do on an open world. So in a small map like this, with maybe 5 players, will be able to have much more freedom to do fun stuff. Like let's say if you kill this is on the map. Like if you have the one thing we are thinking about, I don't know if we do it in the end, but there might be a boss here, like the troll king here, and once you kill it, maybe the lava will go up, or there will be some challenges like this in the game. So we want to make it really interesting. So yeah, so we should get started. I don't know which area were you planning to. Did you plan to change make some changes in any area of the map itself?
Yeah, I will not touch to the ground, so you can work with a peaceful mind.
Okay.
I will mostly change textures and send you some model, mostly the wagon.
Yeah.
If I think there is like at least 3 places where we can put the wagon. One here, just on the top of the entry, you have a little walk. People can take to go to come because here is the entry. People will come here, and they can turn here. There is a walk like this, and there is this place which dominate all the dungeon. It's a little bit hide, but I think people who explore will find it. So here we have the place for a boss or a wagon. I don't know if you see where it is in the dungeon because it can be a little bit difficult to find where things are. Everything is like lava and bones.
Yeah.
And the other place for a little a mini boss could be here. Because when you arrive here, you would like directly to take the bridge, but to recompense a player who still look around, you have another way a little bit hidden here, where you can arrive, and we can have a little boss on this platform too, or a wagon.
Okay.
I think maybe we could.
So,
Maybe we could have a free wagon.
we can see. I think we can start mostly with the populating with a few enemies, and some wagons like this, like groups. We can try to do that. Yeah.
We can have I think one wagon in. So the third wagon could be here at this little promontory. I don't know. I'm not sure. Rock formation. And so we have three of them alimentating in corpse the Troll King.
Nice.
And I think they are placed on a good repartition. I've put this diamond on the center of the map, but we don't really need it if you want to change it, or if we want just to have the Troll King here
at the center. Okay, we'll see. I think it can be. I mean, we can. Yeah, I think we'll see. Right now, I think it makes kind of sense that if we want to change it later, we can.
And
it could also be possible. We have some ideas in the chat. Some people like this Dasville, David, which is Das, I guess that's Bezoge. Michael Kyoda, that are in the room, Grayson. So a lot of known faces. There's Christian is asking if we could have some flames on the walls that light up the dungeon. I don't know what you think about.
You think about torches?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe, why not? I think if we have with a good particle system, why not? But if we want to, the dungeon is a little bit artificially dark. We can, because if you think the dungeon is too dark, we can a little bit improve the light. It's not here. Because the idea was to have the dungeon is really the light is there is a lot of light, but it's the fog that created if it was dark, because I use it to.
I see, to hide the next place.
Yeah, so the people seems to have the light seems to come from the player.
Okay.
And to don't have too many point light. But yeah, we could have we could have some torches.
Yeah. So Michael Killa is a co-op principal. He's saying gold chains would be cool for the main chains.
Oh yeah. We can make it gold. We didn't do the texture actually, because as you can see, if we put some light like that, I'm not sure that it makes a huge difference.
Oh, like point lights?
Yeah, I think. But maybe we can just have some fire.
I think even some fire with high emission would work. It would just if you have.
Oh yeah.
with the bloom, it should look pretty good. Like if you create a good post-processing, you can create like. Oh, do you have a camera on your version or?
No, I just send you the
Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, so I just create.
I think you can just put the Bezoge. Normally, you just have to. You can just place the game base, and it will work.
Yeah, sure. Usually we can have. I mean, since we can have different post processing on different maps.
Absolutely. And we worked. You can set up zone for the post processing too.
Mm-hmm.
So we can have different. I've never tested it before, but it's really worked well.
Okay, cool.
And we could use this to create different because you remember you speak about having changing light and things like this on zone on Bezogia.
Mm-hmm.
We could really easily make this with post processing zone without any line of code.
Yeah, for sure. I think that could make sense. Also like so Dasville is like saying maybe proposing an idea of like a Swiss cheese wall with a lot of baby trolls that's formed when it's served.
A Swiss cheese wall with a lot of baby troll.
Yeah, that's. I think that's the influence of Switzerland. But having some places where the trolls are spawning is actually something we kind of we're planning to do or just considering to do some. We'll see if it makes sense, if they should already be there or some places where they spawn.
If you want,
in the map, it could be cool.
If you want to have some point of spawn for the troll, there is like I thought that they could come from the troll head that are all around the map. If you want to make them
that makes sense.
From somewhere.
That makes sense. Yeah. We could do that.
Maybe it could be cool to have some sparks texture around the player too.
Yeah.
Try something.
Okay, I mean, I think. Okay, so some of it should be set up already. So. Me saying, can a troll weapon be like red candle? You can say, then you advance if you build a green candle. Okay, that could be cool. And he's apparently speaks French. Pourquoi pas parler français? Because most people don't speak French. It's already probably hard for them to understand our English, so let's make it that harder. Like for the light, it gave maybe some glowing crystals. Okay, yeah, that could be cool to have like glowing crystals in place.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that could make sense. The troll weapon could be red candles. Red candles would make sense. It's a cool looking weapon. We probably will do a little rework on it to make it a more interesting texture. But the model is really nice. So that would make sense.
I'm looking at some
cheese fondue. Cheese fondue. But actually, it's not lava in the map. It's actually cheese fondue.
But it could be cool to have a dungeon on a Swiss mountain where a lot of gold from unknown sources could be hidden.
Yeah.
It could be really funny to imagine that Bezoge make incursion in our real world to take money, like elf take socks.
Yeah. I mean that's kind of. I think it's nice to have some references to the real world. In the.
Okay, so I'm going to start to do the wagon made by Bones. The script you did to place object will be really useful in this case.
Oh, which one to move the objects?
The edge placer to place the bones.
Oh yeah.
It will make this wagon a lot of more easier to do.
Sure.
If you want to speak directly with us, don't hesitate in English or in French. Don't hesitate to come to the Bezoge Discord, where we are connected as we are here. So what should be in the wagon? You think, Benjamin? It should be skeleton corpse or Bezoge corpse in general.
That's a good question. Let me check.
Because if we put troll that are made in bones on a bones wagon, it will look a little bit just like a super amount of bones without any. It will be difficult to see something.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, to do anything, I think whatever looks better would make sense. Or which place should the player spawn at? It's at like the top, this entrance, right?
Yeah, there is a head. I can show you on the map. There is a head above the others.
Yeah. So that's the entrance.
And there is a hole in the map at this point. We just put a portal behind here, but yes, it is the entrance.
Okay, perfect. So like this. It's a good idea in saying and hiding on the people may not get the reference, but yeah, that's pretty cool. Instead of all, there should be some kind of keyboard warriors, this lab tube with mouse and keyboard. Actually, that's something we are thinking of today. Making some similar place for the keyboard warriors. I think that could be fun. It could be fun to have like a dungeon for them. I think a lot of enemies will kind of have their own dungeons. You'll see them on the map, of course, but like they will appear with their own dungeon. So yeah, you can start here with the mouse and keyboard. The model of the keyboard warriors, I think they've been leaked, but like they look pretty cool. It's actually cool. Okay. Nice to meet you.
Maybe I can try to give us some music a little bit.
Yes, sounds good. Chat. Okay. Yeah, Michael Killer was saying like, yeah, the Bezoge skeletons. I think he meant for the skeletons of Bezoge. Oh, we have actually the model of the Bezoge skeleton. Those were looking really cool. Could be fun to have some in the game.
Oula. Okay, can we have some music now? Do you hear the music in the stream? Ah, yes.
Because I asking for like a play the file I sent you months ago. I'm not sure which file it is, but I think you probably sent it during the stream. As well, asking like, yeah, it's the same. Yeah, you can't wait for the quest. Asking, collect keyboard warriors, teas. That would be fun. That would be a cool quest. Yes, do the exercise on the quest world, please. Oh, actually, I mean, I can show you guys a little bit. I can show you guys a little bit how these things work. That would make sense. I can show you guys how the NPCs are created and how the quests work. Probably there are a few changes in the quests, but like improvements on it. But like, let me show you guys this. So basically, we have like kind of some kind of custom editor for this, and that's not the whole quest. I mean, I haven't like I think that there are a few that are on the way too. But that's the ones I have on my computer right now. These are like all the NPCs. So all the NPCs have like their data, so they have like names, titles, dialogues. They can trigger some quests, and basically the way the quests work. Maximize this. So I hope it's kind of readable to see, but like, so different types of quests would have like different types, titles and stuff. This would be appear in the menu, so that's something we're finishing up right now. And like a quest would have like different starting conditions, dialogues, that will happen when you're starting the quest. And some goals like in this case, like talking to an NPC and different kinds of rewards. And later with this system, actually, we can piece different quests together. So you first do this type of the quest with one character, it goes to another one, and then you can add it as a condition, and etc. So like, there can be different starting conditions. It could be like you have a certain level, you have completed a quest. There are lots of things like that. We don't have a full that's the basic interface we have right now. I think we're planning to making a more visual one, but like I think that's pretty much how it works. And so adding a quest with this system is relatively fast. Adding an NPC is extremely fast. So that's kind of the goal. What we're trying to have, like build as much as possible some tools, so we can build on it, and so yeah. Delivery castle, like a room for the keyboard warriors. Some possible backlash from us. I mean, we've made some pretty tasteless gems, so I think we're kind of fine with the backlash. Like how about the Robin Hood in the forest? That should be fine. I mean, I think there's like for the Robin Hood. I guess it's for like the Robin Hood, like the trading platform, right? Maybe we could have something. We could have something fun with the like a Wall Street bets, Robin Hood, and all this. Don't know that much about it, so I'm not sure I will be able to find good memes. But if you guys have funny stuff about this, don't hesitate to send us your ideas for like NPCs. There's an NPC contest running right now, I think. I'm not exactly sure when it started and when it finishes, but yeah. Feel free to give us some ideas. Just need to add a spawn so the player can start in the right place.
If there is anything you want us to change in the design, please, Benji, don't hesitate.
Sure. I mean, I think the design is really cool. I think it will be a nice place. I think it's a good format because it's quite big, but without being too.
As the first dungeon, I thought it should be the more simple as possible.
Yeah.
But still cool.
Yeah. I think it does that. I mean, once I had like this spawn, I think we should be able to. That should be pretty good. Music. Chris Allen is asking, what is the surprise about? I'm not exactly sure what surprise.
But it's a good try if you want information, but you don't know about what.
I mean, maybe there was a surprise that was announced. I don't really know. But Michael Kiola is asking, can the NPC in the starting zones can have different speech dialogue as you progress in the game? That's a very good question. Actually, yes, it can. So what we could do in the we might make it slightly more complex in the future, but there is already like a system. So basically, the NPCs can have different dialogue based on different conditions. So let me check like this one. Like he's having some dialogue, and we could make it. This one has no condition for it, so it will be kind of the base one. But we could add another possible dialogue, and you say like, okay, yeah, if condition we have one quest condition, so it's one condition that will be that your level is above 10, and let's say if your level is above 10, it will say something different. And you could say, I don't know, you could say something about that, like, hey, see, strong. So just a random thing, right? And then you place it above, so it will be checked first. And so basically like that, we could have like different. You could have different dialogues depending on many conditions. This is just the level, but then we could have more complex stuff in the future. So as you progress in the game, I think you could make, especially for the starting area, I think it makes a lot of sense. That they kind of, at first they talk to you like as you're like kind of a noob, and then in the game they start to be more respectful, impressed by what you did, or if you've completed another quest, then maybe you'll be...
maybe you can have characters that just say, come to see me when you're level 8, and you have to remember to see him, because if you are specifically number 8, he gives you something or a quest, but you have to remember.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. So Paul is asking, like, did you guys consider farming as a form of direct land use? Players gather tools and seeds across the different maps and can grow decent land that they own in the game. Okay, yeah, that could be interesting. That could like that might be a bit complex to do in the game, because like we'd have to plan quite a bit the farming, but yeah, that's a cool idea. I mean, we kind of want to, like in the game, we kind of want to have like something with the land that you can own, but we really want it to make sense in the gameplay, to have like a real like use case or something that is kind of meaningful and interesting and fits well with the rest. So yeah, that's an interesting idea. I think we could consider this kind of stuff. Like some people like were asking about fishing in the game. That would be also something that would be cool. Probably not. Maybe not. It wouldn't necessarily be available in the first versions of the game or something, but that could be fun to have. Headless, like that's asking, like headless horseman usually like a brimming pump or dump's head or 100 trolls head for another film. Yeah, that would be cool. That should be cool. Yeah, it's true. It's Halloween is quite soon, so we should have some. But that could be cool. That could be a cool quest. Like you have to kill like tells you to kill either one of these enemies. That would be really nice. More or less the same age. Yeah, we're more or less the same age, which is really these end games. Yeah, probably I think a lot of people. Thanks for the answers. Yeah, I mean, anything like we actually really enjoy having questions. Like it makes the stream more interesting. And that's kind of one of the goals of the streams is kind of to get more ideas from everybody in the community. And so that's really great to hear your questions. Any suggestion is always welcome. Should be more or less working. You're designing a game for 40 plus. You're old dudes who had too much free time in the 90s. I mean, I don't know if that's the main target market for it, but yeah, I think they will get a lot of the references in the game. I mean, that's kind of a bit sometimes can be a bit of an issue for us is like obviously we're like kind of influenced with what we grew up saying and stuff, and like and sometimes we kind of we kind of like forget like we kind of need to have things that are understandable for everybody, and so we kind of want to not like make the game too hard to understand. So we're probably that's why it's important to have like lots of feedback from a lot of different people. Thanks for individuals. Yeah, I mean like that's kind of the thing. Is like probably the NPCs. I mean they're making a lot of kind of bad jokes and stuff. So we need to change it by both things.
So before I send it to you, we agreed that the bones wagon should be made of bones, or not necessarily, because I'm started to do it like this. Does it feel?
That's cool.
Does it seem cool? Good for you?
Looks cool. I think it looks cool.
Okay, perfect.
No need to apologize for a large demographic. Yeah, that's that's not wrong. That's not wrong. Yeah. I mean, I think that's also a cool thing in crypto is like that brings a lot of people with different backgrounds who've been like you get like some demographics in different types of games. You get different demographics, and it's like it's always cool thing to see. And I think in crypto you get like a lot of people who don't always play like you get like hardcore players. You get like people who like with all sorts of lifestyles. So it's actually really cool to develop for that.
Can someone in the stream confirm that you hear the music?
I think someone said before that you hear the music.
Okay, super. I'm sorry, I can't read the chat.
Yeah, I was saying like it's a cool way for me to connect with my kids playing games that we can actually both enjoy. Yeah, for sure.
Cool, thanks.
Thanks, I mean, we're trying to make the game that is like kind of both like somewhat family friendly. I mean, I'm saying that when we're making like a cave full of bones and stuff like that. But still, but kind of still enjoyable, like with kind of like jokes that could appeal to different generations of people.
I think bones and don't are necessarily scary for children. I don't know if you remember The Nightmare Before Christmas, but I think skeleton with the humor layer can be acceptable.
Yeah, I think so too. Michael was saying that the music sounds good.
Cool. I think it was cool for troll ambience.
There's really saying that my kids love it, but we play for different reasons. So yeah.
You mean he play to earn money and you play because it's cute? I have to warn you, Benjamin, that three streams ago I had to crash because of substance of the stream.
Okay.
So maybe when we'll export in one little hour, we're gonna have some little problems.
Okay. Yeah, that happens. There's this thing, yeah, his kids play to randomly kill stuff, he pays to purposefully kill stuff. It's good. Yeah, and Paul was saying like, yeah, I thoroughly enjoy the references to the old school, but my kids enjoy the adventure elements. Yeah, I mean that's kind of the goal. I mean we're trying to get like a game that works for everybody, and that's that can be enjoyed by as many people as possible. Okay, so this is working. Okay, so I'm adding back the camera, just the post-processing. And then we should probably work. It was not working. I think I was trying to connect to a server. But since nobody is playing this game yet, it wasn't working. Okay, the ghosts. I didn't explode in the right place, but oh, yeah, it's probably looks cool already. Also, which things do need a collider in the map?
Yes, maybe, probably.
Yeah, it's fine, it's fine, don't worry. I just add to the. I mean, later we can see more in detail. But. Okay, so which pretty well. So there shouldn't be any base enemies spawning in the map, so to speak, because we spawn them like separately. So I should just change that. Cool. Yeah, the proportions are good. Proportions are good. Just like that. Oh yeah, that menu, yeah. There are a couple of places. Yeah, we try to fix one of this bug one of these days. I think like beginning of next week we can look on all the map. Like if you Michael just sent me a video like there is a bit of some clipping on some objects on the map.
Oh yeah.
It's relatively easy to fix.
I thought that maybe Monday or Thursday we could do a tour together.
Yeah. So it's like since we'll be in the same place and stuff, we could like modify directly on the map.
Because for everything that is a small change, it's going to be really more easy maybe.
Yeah, for sure. Because these things are like very small, and then it's kind of a bit easier to modify. Oh, that's nice. The scale of the map is good. I mean, maybe it makes some. Oh, that's nice. Oh, using the size number. You see my screen?
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm seeing it.
Looks really nice.
Yeah, it's a good scale. I think it's the first dungeon, so it has to be. It has not to be too big to don't lose new players.
Yeah, if you want slightly bigger, like if here we want to have like a boss fight, maybe it's could make it slightly bigger, but I think except that it's...
Maybe it could be. Maybe are you do you agree to make it 2 times bigger, maybe, or 1.5 bigger?
Okay. So yeah, right now it's 46. So if I scale everything to
46, maybe we can put it to 7.5 if you think it can be good. But you can change it to one you think is the best. It's the best. Simply.
No, I think it makes complete sense.
Because at the beginning, this wasn't meant to be a boss fight, but to receive waves of troll coming at the same place to fight.
Okay.
But
yeah.
I think we changed the concept a little bit.
Okay, yeah, makes sense. Then, yeah, we can make like to 75. I think it looks. I'll just test it right now. Just a small. Bezoge. Oh yeah, like I think it was it yesterday? We had like we had like a little like a session of on Twitter, and I don't know if it was him or like Jim Six saying like is that the Bezoge chariot? Like someone was saying like having some bats would be cool in the game. Like some flying enemies, little flying enemies attacking you. That could be interesting, especially with the bow and arrow. Right now we don't really have exactly like all of it really ready for flying enemies, because right now they cannot rely on the ground to sort of move. But that's not really a very complex feature to change, because the code is relatively flexible for that. So at some point, I think we could try to have some flying enemies like the bats.
Yeah, we can maybe a good way to make the flying enemy would be if I made a first enemy and make some animation for him, and after that we can make maybe a stream together to implement it, and after that we always use this skeleton for all the flying enemies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you think it could be a good idea.
I think that would make sense. Even in the logic of like how they move around, they probably. Well, actually, the thing shouldn't be too hard, because the space is actually it's relatively easier to fly. I mean, it shouldn't be too complicated. Okay, so this is with 1.5 kill. I don't know what's. I mean, it's 75. Looks cool on the top and stuff. Really combo sound effect. Like people asking like will there come more sound different sound effects during battle or a little bit basic? Can I say that? Yeah, for sure. I think we already AD we made the music of the game already made some new battle sound, like a new sound effect for the different kind of enemies. I think just having like every enemy having the right sounds will make it already nicer, especially for the trolls. Right now, we still have sounds of the kind of dog sound, which is kind of trolling in some way, but it's not exactly what we ideal. So we already just have the sound. We just need to integrate it, but that should be very fast. That's it. Okay, what do you think about the scale?
Maybe it's better. What do you think? What is your?
Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's nice. Yeah. One thing we might want to do. If you want to have a boss fight, I don't know if that makes sense for you to have like a. If we have an enemy here, is it right now? This is one model, right? And
Yeah.
yeah, that makes sense. That makes complete sense.
No,
That's
I
a
know,
good way.
but
Because if we actually, one thing we could do, if
but I think it's not good for a boss fight where you have to where the boss charge on you. But if it's a boss fight, I mean, maybe we could design the boss fight with this in mind.
yeah, I mean, if we decide to have more like waves here, that's also how waves that we may struggle to plan.
What do you think about the other places of the dungeon? Is the scale good for you?
I think the scale is good. I think the scale is good in the other places. Even here, I think it's fine to scale. Maybe the only thing we can try to do if there is if you can split the space in, like at least. Let me show you.
Okay, maybe I have an idea. Maybe when we are at this place for the boss fight,
yeah.
the lava come to the level of the platform, and there is some piece of rock to make an arena bigger.
Okay.
I can make a proposition. I just finished.
Yeah.
I have just finished the wagon. So if you want, I can make a prefab and place 3 of them on the map. So you.
Yeah, makes sense.
I'm going to make them in. So you, if I place them, there will be good.
Okay. Cool.
Directly for you. I'm going to place them in a 1x1 object, so you just have to drop in your new scaled untitled, and it's going to be directly good.
Okay.
Normally.
Okay. And one thing we can also do to make the like a small like see here. One thing that made it more difficult to fight here is that the camera will move because of all of these things.
I'm sorry, I've just lost the stream. Yes. So.
Okay.
Sorry. I have one screen today.
Yeah, I forgot to reach out. I'll reach out now. We're doing game chat. They're available in the game. It was cool to be able to communicate with other players. Yeah, so we're reintegrating in the chat in the game. That should be because we've changed a bit the way the UI was done before compared to now, and that's we kind of like some of the features that were already kind of in the game sort of were not became like didn't stop working, but this should come back soon because we have the code for it, we have everything that should be so that should be fine. And so we'll add it really soon. I'm close in the cage. And this is the Michael is also asking that when you defeated some monsters, it activates the boss fight and the cage opens. Yeah, that could be cool. That could be cool, like a cool way to show that like you see the boss all the time, but you cannot fight it yet. So you need to kill the enemies and then the cage of the boss opens. That should be nice. And Paul is saying merci pour tes réponses Benji, t'as un donné. Yeah, merci à toi pour les questions, c'est un plaisir. So before the boss fight, you have to complete the quest. They kill 10 enemies in 5 minutes, then the cage opens if you complete the quest. That could be cool. Like I think we could have like some kind of. I mean, like there are a few things that we're still like kind of not fully sure for the quest for the dungeons. But I think what we could have is like some kind of like internal rules of the dungeon, and so in some cases we could have things like that. Like indeed, like it counts the enemies that have been killed, and if if the kill was like if you killed enough enemies, different dungeons will have different rules for that. Then some boss will appear, or some things will move on the map. I think that would be a lot of fun. Did Mofo just actually say a piece of frog? I don't know.
What?
I didn't hear that, but
What is the problem with the frogs?
there is Paul who says like, did you just say a piece of frog? I mean, maybe you said something that sounded like a piece of frog, but that's what I'm saying.
I'm sorry, my English should be still improved.
No, it's already good. Which is not an easy language. I really hope the boss fights require the holy trinity of hero, tank, and DPS. Christian is asking, yeah, I think that's yeah. I mean, I think in a lot of cases, I mean, especially if you're fighting. I mean, right now most enemies. I mean, we're gonna do some balancing very soon on all the enemies in the game because they are very like they tend to have like way too much HP. Like they are very hard to kill, but they don't really kill you either. I mean, they don't. So everybody has too much HP in the game basically right now. So we'll change that, and I think a lot of either the difficult enemies on the map or bosses will kind of. I mean, you'll always be better off with like healers, tanks, and DPS. I think it's probably. We'll have to adjust a lot of things with this, but I think with the more and more we have like spells right now, we are taking some weapon spells. Probably there will be a lot of things that will kind of like push towards more, more team play in the game, and I think that will be a lot of fun. Okay. So. Since we're less rocky, should have that up. Yeah. I love playing hero, but there's not much to heal at the moment. Yeah, that's a bad point actually. Yeah, since there is like players have too much HP, it's not super useful. So it kind of like. I mean, the DPS is the most important. I mean, that will change. I mean, actually, the issue we had with this was that like basically we had an algorithm for the combat, but in many situations and things were kind of balanced for it. But since in some situations it gave like in many situations actually give that like if the defense of the enemy was too high, we basically were doing 0 damage to the enemy, and so it became kind of weird because like there were too many situations where it kind of felt like maybe there was a bug or there was something that it didn't really make sense that you couldn't really hit an enemy, and so we've changed the way we computed the damage a bit, but then it also means that we have to kind of change all the values, so we kind of we are able to do that. So in the future it will be changed. That was not really the goal to have like enemies that have so much HP and players that have so much HP. That's the breeds. I'll see. So improvements of piece of work. Should came back to French. Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for the questions. Okay, so we'll add some lava to make it a bit more challenging. Interesting.
Okay.
So, Samuel, how much damage do you think the lava should cause? Like, should it kill you very fast, or basically instantly, or you can have a little chance to escape?
Everything depends of the complexity of the reaction we want the Bezoge have when they touch the lava. I mean, the simple way will be that she killed instantly, so we don't have to ask ourselves too many questions. But maybe the simplest thing would be to make the Bezoge comport like in maybe we could put a little ground because swimming into lava is a little bit weird. So maybe we just can have a ground of 50 meters behind or 1 meter just behind the lava fields.
Okay, I see. Yeah, we could do something like that, yeah, for sure. Right now, basically, in other places, you can still walk on the lava, but you just lose health.
Oh yeah.
That also works, but that's maybe not. But it makes sense to have it like go like at least your feet go through the glider.
I think sadly we have it to kill quite quickly, because if we don't, it will be people will use it to move in the lava.
Yeah.
I mean, if we want it to be a little bit like a platformer, it should quick. But because when you see how the lava is disposed in the map, I mean, when you fall inside, you will not go up.
Sure. So the lava, right now, the lava is not exactly flat. Was it on purpose or do I make it flat?
The lava should be flat. I mean, there is a lava plane.
Yeah.
But I think it's the one that makes damage. It would be surprising if it is not flat. I'm sorry.
Okay. No, it's fine. It's basically flat. It's just like exactly. So just to know if I made the collider or exactly. we're doing this. So like that. Looks really nice on this map with the reflection probe. Like it's really filled with the lighting is really nice in Bezoge.
Thanks a lot. It was a huge problem when I did it because you can't have you can't have light coming from the top really.
Yeah. That looks really nice.
Can I show you what I have actually? I don't know if you will see it on the stream, but you have the bones wagon sending their bone to the center of the map to alimент the Troll King.
Okay.
Maybe we can use the bone
cool.
particle to make an explosion if we destroy when player will destroy the wagon. Really, please tell me if there is something I didn't understand about the concept, because
Yeah, because just so everybody knows, like we kind of made some law. There was made like a Joe who wrote like a lot of the law of the game. Made some law that is very fun for like the trolls and the troll cave, and so in some of it there was the dragons and like just since we just put about it today, so we kind of try to make something that really fits the law and so everything stays really consistent in the game. And yeah, I mean, I think it makes sense. I think the idea was like, I think this makes sense, and this could be spawn points for the trolls. So I think that's cool.
okay, cool. Okay, cool. Don't hesitate to correct me if there is anything
Sure.
that's in the top story.
That's what I see. So should be good. Should I send it from the so the data should work right now. Okay, so I'll test the data if it works. Okay, good. Okay. Okay, so the lava is working. Now, let's make some elements for this one.
Amazing. I was thinking maybe, Benjamin, maybe we can change some things on the concept of the wagon. Maybe we can use again the. Maybe I can give them an articulation to make them more like bones canon, and they can become directly canon like we thought.
Oh yeah.
And so.
Yeah.
And so it's interesting for player to destroy them before doing the boss, because if you don't destroy them, they will shoot you during the fight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's like that.
Yeah, makes sense. So Christian is saying like anyway you can get the lava to bubble or sprout in places. That's a good. Actually, with what we did for the water on the main map, with the horizontal follower.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we could make something cool with the lava too.
And I have a little idea, but I don't know if we could. Maybe it's too ambitious. I mean, tell me if it's too much detail. But we made the triplanar for the texture.
Yeah.
And if we use the triplanar as we use the triplanar for the lava, if we scroll down the triplanar, it will seem like the lava on the wall is going down.
Oh, I see. Oh, so if we scroll like the.
Yeah, exactly. If we change the offset of your material in the shader, I don't know, but it could be really crazy.
That sounds very cool.
But
which part of the lava? Because right now it's. How does that look?
The problem actually is that I'm using the old shader on the cavern now, so it will not really fit. But if one day we want us to try that, it could be really exciting, because we could use it for water dungeons too, or for the foods dungeon. With the foods.
Yeah.
And it could.
Yeah, to have stuff moving. I think that could be cool. That could be really nice. Let's go for the lava. For the lava, maybe you could try something like at the bottom to make it like a bit more nicer. Like sometimes what we did before was like making it like move slightly. I mean, it's trying to do it, but I think one thing that may be even better.
We can use we can use, as you say, the planar shader.
Mm-hmm.
And
okay, at some point we can try that. Okay, so that should be really cool. Yeah, like Paul is asking, like, would it be possible to build in a feature that starts the collapse of the cave? Like, for example, you kill the boss and then you have its time to run out. You make for a great feature, and I don't think that I've seen that anywhere else. Yeah, I mean, I think that that's actually one thing we kind of had a night like that would make a lot of sense to have like basically maybe if you kill the boss, then the lava goes up, and you have to run super fast to escape it, and you have to run back up to the exits so you don't get killed by the lava. And I think that could be an interesting feature. I mean, that's actually we already have something to synchronize the moving objects, like for the lava. So you could have it synchronized, and that like basically everybody you would have dungeons. I think we could do it even in this dungeon, like after you kill the boss, but like where you have to escape, and you have to run super fast, kill enemies, just in order to survive and escape the dungeon. This was for me first. Right now, adding some group of enemies. Into enemies prefix. Oh, I don't know if you can find an animation of the troll dance. That could be.
I think I'm going to make one.
Yeah, I think this one doesn't need to be super. I mean, like I said, I think it's completely fine if it's not motion capture and stuff.
Yeah.
And it might actually be difficult to motion capture something like that. So.
I just finished the meat wagon and I make the troll dance. I think it will be a good thing, the things to do before the end of the stream.
Sure.
Okay. still don't. Seems like we just. Seems we just. Oh.
So I'm modifying a little bit the code to make it easier to add more different types of enemies with different levels in specific places. We had some basic thing for that, but I think now it will be we kind of trying to make it a little bit more complex, so we have more freedom of what like type of enemies that breed, etc. So upon saying like that it would be good like beneficial future like for the building that collapses or something like the lava, and say it should be only for high level players, like as a extra visual effect. So if you have done already a lot of dungeons, then you like it keeps them on their toes. That looks like really sausage meme. I'm not sure what it was. You're wondering if you caught that in Finland. Oh, like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure I've seen this sausage meme. Reminds me something, but yeah. But yeah, I think that would make sense. I mean, back to the lava that goes up, or this kind of challenging things that happen in the game. Maybe we make it mostly for like relatively high level dungeons. So new players don't feel too much, like don't discouraged much. But yeah, for sure. this. By the way, if you guys have any idea for like for like NPCs on the game, really don't hesitate, because that's always good to have.
Yeah, and even especially if you think it's a bad idea. I mean,
if you think it's a bad or stupid idea, it's precisely what we're looking for.
in general, the most you feel ashamed of an idea, the most it will make people laugh and enjoy it.
Yeah, definitely. Saying, thank you guys a lot. I was going to actually chatting. Keep up the good work. Thank you Paul a lot. Okay, see you soon on the next stream or anything. Thanks for joining.
I'm sending to you the prefab of the troll wagon.
Okay.
Normally, it's perfect. It comes from Discord. You just have to put in 00 in untitled, and they should come directly at the good places.
Okay.
My only question, maybe some particles will have a weird comportment because we are not exactly at the same scales. But normally it should be quite good.
Okay, cool.
So let's make then this troll. I'm sorry, it don't seem that my the troll model I have is humanoid. Yeah, okay. I have it. I found it. Sorry.
Okay, sure. The one with the brief.
Troll, no weapon, right jet.
Steve is saying you man, bro. Hey, Steve.
Hi Steve, how are you?
How was the restaurant? How was the whiskey world? Before I just recommended Steve a good, like, I told him a couple of times about the restaurant in Shenzhen. That's really nice, where I used to live. And yeah, I think he went tonight.
Steve, can you send me back in message the dancing troll you found? So I have the reference animation. Or maybe it was in the... Yeah, but maybe there is some... I don't want to scroll in the...
I can't.
Or maybe you can send it to me, Benji. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll send you this. Yeah, I'll copy the link. Probably easier. Save.
Perfect, thank you very much.
The restaurant that's just closed because apparently you get coffee if you walk in the park. Okay, yeah, that's nice. That's nice. I mean, here the restaurants are open. In Switzerland, the restaurants are open, but they're just too expensive to go there. So that's another. I guess we can't have everything. China was nice. Seems falls its full. Okay, so just a troll. Groups. Balances. Looks cool, so that's how the Samuel, if you want to check, like that's how it looks like from
Yeah, in 1 second I should have the dance.
Okay, cool.
If you want to check it too.
Sure.
How does it end? It's a little bit too quick. Okay, cool.
The enemy and the lava, we should probably one shot in this because I don't have much health.
I see that okay, now he's dancing on the stream. No, okay, yeah, we have a delay to. I have a delay to show you things.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe you can see it dancing soon on my screen.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's cool.
As you said, it's not the hardest animation.
Yeah, no, that's great. That's great. I think that can be a great like idle animation for them.
Oh, maybe we can have a troll with a hat as a boss, just the black hat.
Oh yeah, yes, yeah.
Okay, they are looking really well in the dungeon. It seems.
Yeah. I'll add a few more, but I think you need to polish a few things, but that I think the dungeon is starting to make sense. So basically, we have a few groups of enemies. I think right now I've just had a couple PH tests, but like in different areas there, and then at the center, I'll check what you sent me before. Control wagon. Looks really cool.
Maybe I can make it. Maybe I can make it worse.
It's great.
It looks like their fire are on fire, their feet are on fire.
Okay.
Speaking about feet, have you seen the last episode of House of the Dragon? No spoil, maybe.
Yeah, but yeah. Yeah, that's not spoiled for too many people, but yeah. That show is great. I wasn't sure what to expect, but it turned out to be really good.
It's one of the most annoying animation I ever did.
That's good. It's great. It's great.
It could be really fun if I had a spell where I can, force player to dance like this as a stun.
Yeah. Yes, there's a lot of the dance. Yeah, it looks great. It's great. There'll be a lot of. It'll be very frustrating and fun at the same time.
Which troll are meant to be.
Yeah, it's precisely the goal. It's like,
Okay, it seems that I was able to replace my new FBX with the animation with the last.
Cool.
So that means a lot of things that I don't know why I thought it would put us some problems. But yes, it means that we will be able to do the tails and the heels for the new Bezoge after using Mixamo to.
Cool. Nice, nice. Okay, yeah, and this. Controls look like.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, the lava is not flat. How it happened? I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, I just changed the angles and to agree one. But didn't turn out to be.
So it's just an illustration, but I thought that maybe we can, put on the lava some platform like this, and when the lava for the boss fight, when the lava go up, it will automatically bring the platform. I know that you have 1 minute before seeing what I'm saying. Which
but I can't see the platforms.
And we could attach this platform to the lava layer. So when the lava go up, you have some platforms that appear automatically.
Oh yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
And with that, we can do a lot. We can use the lava layer to bring some platform moments.
Yeah, that's a cool idea. Cool idea. I think that makes sense.
So if you want, we can have a bigger platform for the boss fight.
Yeah, that could make it interesting for the. Yeah, so when the boss, like when you get to the boss fight, the lava goes up.
Yeah, and you have a huge arena like this with some platforms. It can make it can be really good and give some sense to the middle pyramid.
Yeah, that's really nice. Also, one thing I was thinking is like, you know, in the game right now, what we have for the camera is basically if what you see is an object, a normal object, it would be the camera will be blocked by it, so it will move. But like if it's a tree or if it's on the layer of the tree or something like that, then the camera won't be blocked. So maybe one thing we could do is, I don't know if that's easy. I mean, probably need to wait a few a few seconds to see my screen. But like basically the top of the pyramid, you know that these parts, the columns.
Okay, I understand.
Right, the view. If this you make it the set, like you just pick the objects, you can just cut it kind of artificially. Doesn't really matter.
But we still can put on the tree layer, because the tree layer is we see it, because we made a special layer so it can directly be on the tree layer without cutting the pyramid.
Oh yeah, but if we put it on like. Since you can see
we will be able to see through the pyramid. Oh yeah, sorry.
So we'll see everything just at the top, just so these things won't stop the view.
Okay,
during the fight. Sometimes the camera will be inside the model, but
you're right. Maybe it will be more easy if I do, because it's really quick to do it really quickly one day.
Let's do it on the model, let's do it next week. I think on the same computer it will be easier. But that looks cool. I mean, I think the comment would make sense. I made a prefab for the trolls. Let me just add a couple on that.
Have you seen the wagon actually?
It looks great. Yeah, I've added it into the. I think that the model is really cool. Like with the feet of the troll, really.
Yeah, it's like if he died of rictus,
Yeah.
A boss that could be really it could be really scary to see a creation of multiple troll, like a big skeleton assembly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like grafted. Yeah.
Because there is in WoW a creature made of skeletons that has multiple head. It would be funny to remake this, but with troll head.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be fun.
So let's do the platforms.
I created a new account for testing, so this one I don't have any. I didn't make the new weapon yet, so it makes the game a bit challenging. Let's see what we get. Yeah, I'm not sure it doesn't have these, so I'll come here with that. But you get groups of trolls. I haven't had the dance yet, but I think when they are like, when you get to them and they're like kind of idle, they could be dancing like they could be dancing instead of standing. Which should be fun.
Okay.
Control. So Jesse Huntman saying, I was so much invested in this game, I cannot wait till it takes off. I've been on this project since last December. Nice, nice. Yeah, I mean, like, we're excited too, and there's like there's of course a lot of work to do on it, but I think it's doing well.
So I don't know. I still don't know if you see what I'm doing, Benjamin. But the boss platform could be something like this. And when the lava go down, the platform is automatically hidden. I will send you directly a picture, so I'm sure that you.
Okay.
And
I can see on the screen some more bit. I mean, I see the. Yeah, that makes sense. That's cool.
And if we want, we still could have waves of troll coming through the live. You know, like in Harry Potter 5, when there are on the lake with the zombie. Or is it in the 6? I don't remember.
I don't remember, but like nice. But I see, that could make sense. Or did you play actually before, like Left 4 Dead? Maybe you played together.
Oh yeah. I was thinking that J.K. Rowling could be a good boss for Troll Dungeon. You know, many people consider her like the queen of the shit poster. And joking about that J.K. Rowling mean just kidding Rowling.
Just kidding. Yeah.
Okay, maybe I will send you the platform Monday too. Maybe it will be really more easy to implement it. And as you always, maybe you can already do the things about the lava level.
Yeah. I think that makes sense. Anyway, this is easy. It's relatively easy. Just moving it, we can just add the model again.
So and after they destroyed the boss, so the lava come back at its original level and start going up very slowly. If it makes sense to you.
Yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense.
Something we can do for the effect, but it's as you want. But you know the fog is like a brown. But when the lava is really up, we can assume that she lights more the place. So when the lava is up, if you want, I'm just making a test. If you make if you make the fog orange, it gives a really dramatical effect.
Yeah. Well, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Can you see on my screen? I mean, in a...
Yeah, next week probably.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I'm looking at it. It looks pretty cool.
Do you see the like now I think now we should be the ones behind on the background? They should be.
Actually, I'm just seeing it dancing in your inspector.
Okay. So, try back to
but I'm still looking it at, and I see that I see for you it's the moment where I start making tests with the fog color, if you want.
That's. Yeah, Michael is saying like a low power lava rises to so cool. Yeah, that's. I think it will make it very interesting. Yeah, and really cool.
Okay, I think I see that you are playing. We don't have so many time between. Okay, yeah, it will be. Okay, I'm looking
it's really cool. Like when you get to now, I get to see a group of trolls. They have it. So when you get to them, they're like just like dancing. That's.
Okay, cool, but it means that but because it means that we can do really quick humanoid animation on the Mixamo level per character that we never really tried from my side.
Yeah.
So it's a really good news for the future of the development. I mean, behind this little troll dance, it means that we can really easily make custom animation.
Yeah, for sure. I think. And I think we should make it, like having everything that is humanoid is really nice for that.
I love standards.
Yeah.
I'm looking at your stream in full screen, so it looks like a streamception from my side. Whoop.
junk in the lava. I mean, in the future, I mean, we'll see. I guess it will depend on the dungeon. But like in some dungeons, like if you die, you get sent back to the sent back as to the start of the dungeon. It basically restarts. I mean, actually, no. It should probably be sent out of the just in front of the dungeon. It depends on the context. If you're in a team, maybe they will have some ways for you to respond. But yeah, otherwise you just need to keep out of the dungeon and wouldn't be able to necessarily go back.
Does the bones that come from the troll wagon seems good on your side?
Okay, I haven't. Okay, we just have this. I've checked the prefab, I've added the included to the.
I think I'm too late on the stream. Maybe it was just me that was on a delay in comparison to the stream, because it was like 1 minute.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that's quite a lot. I mean, for me, it seems. I mean, it's still the delay is pretty big, but it's still kind of understandable. Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Oh, perfect. Cool.
Well, the chat on the top of the calendar. It's really cool in this game. It really has a different feel of the rest of the game, but it feels still really makes sense. Take the map.
We still need to define a little bit how will the material of the portal be.
Oh yeah, like
Because
the reflection.
it's still. I thought that maybe the reflection was not necessary. Maybe we can just have a picture that face always the camera.
Okay.
Don't know if it could be a picture of the place where we are going, but with some little deformation from the normal map or the. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe you do something like that. The reflection probe, I mean, I think most would kind of.
The reflection seems to be something that they abandon.
Yeah, that's kind of the main issues that in the recent Unity shaders they don't. Like before to have reflections, they used to kind of could give the reflection to one material, but now it's based on the map and based on the reflection probe. Actually, what you could do, maybe, I don't know if it may give it.
I think one texture that always face and finding the way to make some quick deformation to don't make it too flat can be maybe good.
But if you do, one thing you could try to do is you could have, like if you have a reflection probe, and you just give it like a very small size. You make like you have the main probe.
I see, yeah.
And just for that place, it might be a bit awkward to do, but
it's going to be a little bit difficult to manage.
That's it.
But I don't remember if we can create custom reflection probe.
You can
directly.
Like
custom.
replicate it. Like if you create one, like here, let's say this is the second reflection part again. Like usually there's the delays. You won't see it, but like if you in the reflection probe, you can choose a type, and you can give it a cube map. Just needs to really be a cube map, I think, to be imported in the right settings and stuff.
If you can give it a cube map, it can just maybe we have the solution. I'm sorry. Maybe we had the solution all this time.
You can give a cube map to a reflection probe. Yeah, actually, I think this probably exists. And you have the baked one from the big map, and this one you give it a very small box size.
I'm going to try it directly.
It should do the job.
Loading. I'm going to look at the chat a little bit. No, not allow it like that. Okay. Where are our portals?
Okay, so now we have that.
It seems like possible. The problem is that they stack on the main they can't ignore the main reflection probe with that.
Okay.
So it's not 100% bad, but it's maybe too far away. Oh, I didn't know that the position of the reflection probe had an impact on what is showing. Interesting too.
Oh, I guess it's yeah, because it will blend between two reflection probes. Yes.
Yeah, but it's not so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's still something that has a little bit of sense.
Yeah. Well, actually, that looks good, like for the portals.
Because after that we have a rotation to make it not exactly clear what it is.
Sure, sure. So I think, so what kind of events could we have? Like, because I would make a script like for the rules of in the dungeon. So what kind of things could happen in this specific case? So you will have the lava that will go up.
There is everything that is related to the lava and to the wagon, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. It's kind of two ways to do it. So maybe with some visual.
Because maybe what we could do is having it's always around the lava, but is check it. Maybe we can have the lava which is at a level where you can't cross the bridge. But no, if you can't cross the bridge, it means that you can't go through the third wagon.
Oh yeah. I will test the destroyable objects first. I think that would be easier for now. But yeah.
But if you want we can work again about the turret and say that the middle of the pyramid send fire or something like this.
Yeah.
During the dungeon, or I don't know.
No, that could make sense. I will test. I will test a few things. I mean, there are a couple of stuff we made before, but like that. Yeah, I think we could have something interesting.
I'm starting to having it for the portal.
Cool. So it seems to work for the objects we can destroy on the map. Something we made last time but didn't test it fully, so that's cool. When you Steve is asking when you Bezoge. I mean, I think next. Should we show some of the
some of the new Bezogia?
Maybe we could do it next week.
We really want to. It's really well advanced, but we really want it to be perfect before to show it.
Yeah, we'll actually make a slightly different shader for it too, to make it really polished and nice and clean. And I think that would be a big upgrade for the whole game.
But we think it could be a really important revelation, and we would like to organize a good presentation for it.
Yeah.
Are you seeing what is on my screen now, Benjamin, or not so much?
Yeah.
Because what I've done is I artificially the material is quite black, so I can stack a lot of texture of intensity of the reflection to make it more. Anyway, it's working, and so we can have a 3D picture on the bubble of the place that you should visit from the portal.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
I think it's cool because if we want to make portal of some place that have not already been developed, like Bezogia, we can still show picture of the place.
Mm-hmm.
So I think like this it really show how big is the world.
Yeah, that's cool. That's really cool. Like, yeah, makes sense. I think for And even as a preview, even before we completely finish some of the places, we could already have some.
Exactly to give the idea.
Yeah, show a preview of what NFTs and new land and new places. That's cool. That's really cool.
So we can do the portal for the dungeon like that too.
Yeah.
Using
Yeah.
this technique. I'm going to make a try for the cave dungeon. Where should be the entry of the troll dungeon? I thought that maybe, as it's the first dungeon, it could be just on the bottom of Bullish, as we already have something with some lava.
Mm-hmm. Like near yeah. That could make sense. Or we could even make, it should be, I think, near the central area, because we cannot want it to be easy to find.
Yeah, because it's for the low level players.
Yeah. I mean, I think we could or near the starting place, maybe like behind, just like.
In the new starting place, in one of the pits.
Yeah, something like that. Like maybe that can be cool. I mean, even if you get killed the first time, you will see how the game is like, and you won't.
It's really a great idea.
I think that place should be nice for that. And yeah.
I think the pyramid dungeon could be in the desert. Could make some sense.
Yeah.
We still don't have some Egyptian style enemies.
Yeah, but could be cool to have like I don't know who could be walling pyramids.
For me, pyramids could be a casino. It seems for me like casino really like the Egyptian stuff. I'm not sure why.
I see what you mean, kind of like the Vegas.
Exactly. In the
Vegas style Egyptians. I don't know, that could be fun.
The pyramid could be a casino, and you basically can have mummy. Mm-hmm. Maybe Karen could be a mummy.
Yeah. Or they could be like degens, like if they're like a little bit like casinos and pyramid schemes, maybe you could have like some degenerate scandals like degens. But it could look like mummies and stuff like that. I think that would make sense. Oh, Steve is saying like, nice to see the dragon in action. I try to make it. Think there is a couple of stuff on there.
Don't know why the stream seems to have freeze on my side.
You can still see it on YouTube.
Okay, yes, yeah, okay, it's going left too. Live again.
Okay.
So Steve, is it what you was thinking about? When we spoke about it, I really tried to reproduce your vision. If I remember well, it was some wagon made of bones that aliments the Troll King. Can look at your comment directly.
Steve, I don't know if you've seen I don't know if you've seen this kind of meme, Samuel, because in the anime, I mean, I'm very grateful for it, but Steve often says soon, because he doesn't want to give some deadlines and stuff, which is the best thing to do. Because you don't really, often you want to say soon, but you don't want to say an exact date, because otherwise people will be pissed if you don't.
It could be it could be fun to try to have a dungeon based on the soon in general. where you know it could be like a Xenon dungeon where you walk slowly and slowly.
And it gets longer and longer near the end.
We could do that literally, you know, brutally on the time set. Could be the source of a lot of bug, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, you could.
Have you seen, Steve, if you're still here, the texture for the portal? We was trying to do.
Well, don't hesitate at some point, I mean, not necessarily on the stream, but like to take a screenshot of a small video, so...
Ah yeah, good idea, good idea. I'm going to take a screen.
Oh, you made like some explosions before with the bones.
Yeah, you have inside the prefab you have an explosion.
Okay, cool. Oh yeah, that's explosion discussion. That's cool. That's perfect. So this is for when if you destroy it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay, makes sense. Yeah, like I was saying, like I'm boss shouting, soon my minions will arrive, and they never do. And the shouting soon will take over Bezogia. Yeah. I mean, actually, like, it sounds like he's listening to music from Fallout 3. Yeah, I cannot hear the music, but like I was saying, it sounds like old-fashioned music, I guess.
Maybe it was because of the Trollolo song we heard this morning.
Yeah.
But I hope you appreciate the music. We always try something new. The most important thing is to make to give a nice and cozy aspect to the stream.
Yeah. It sounds good. I think the trimmer who said like maybe Michael something like music. Actually, we do have like an NPC. This is Jeff Bezos saying soon while looking at the Palm Tower. Not sure. I was kind of thinking like having like adding a few other NPCs that are looking at him and like complaining about stuff, like saying like when Lambo.
Yeah.
When centralized exchange or etc. and like when Binance, and then he's like looking at Palm Tower and saying soon. That will be.
But actually, it could be fun to have a dungeon on the theme of the team.
Yeah.
I like how the little transformation in the shape make it seems to make him to give him some light flash.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. How did you do that?
I don't know. Seems it happened with the reflection thing.
Oh, maybe it gets closer.
Yeah, yeah, maybe it's that. Yeah, exactly, because yeah, you're right.
That's cool. It looks nice.
It looks really strange. And the idea was to have a portal that looks more strange and powerful, as showing where you were going.
Yeah, for sure. That looks cool. That makes sense. These kind of photos, they're quite universal, so we could have similar ones in like dungeons and spaces like that.
Maybe the rotation like this is better.
think it would be good to have lunch dinner soon, but I think I'm getting close to just have the troll wagon to see if the destruction of it works.
Okay, for me it's good.
Yeah, mostly said like it's the destruction works. There's like a few things to make it explode really, but like it's just some effect. It's almost working, and yeah, I think we'd make it also do some damage, but that should be fairly easy. We have some of the code from the FUD cannon to use for that. So yeah.
Yeah, it shows that there is some things to complete always, but the dungeon seems pretty good.
Yeah,
from what I've seen.
I think we had lots of stuff, even a lot of ideas for how to, like for the lava and stuff, to make it really interesting. And so yeah, we should figure out a way to have it in the game. The main thing to have it in the game soon is the kind of multiplayer, like to have like just the ability to open and close servers, like instances, like dynamically, so people can join. Like if someone enters a dungeon, we create a new server, and so that should be. But that's something we've almost finished. I mean, there are still some details we need to figure out because it's a bit complicated to do it really well because we are.
Yeah, of course, it's a critical problem, but we.
But I think it should be. Yeah, I hope it will be very soon. Not to quote Steve, but like it should be very soon in the beta. So yeah.
Cool.
And that's kind of a manageable dungeon, so you should be able to kind of complete it. Shouldn't take like maybe half an hour to complete or something.
Okay. Thanks everybody for following this stream. I hope you liked it. Don't hesitate to send us any comment if you have any idea to improve them, or if you really want us to do something on stream, on live. We'll be happy to read it. Probably the next stream will be the next week at the same time. So see you soon. on YouTube, on Discord, and in Legends of Bezogia.
Yeah. See you soon.
Bye everybody.
Bye bye.